It's lunchtime here at the shop, and Charlie and I are gearing up for a very special build 'em, drive 'em. Where are we going?
To get them to eat.
Build 'em, drive 'em. Look at that, full tank.
That's what we like.
This is our key. We can't lose it. Hold on to it. This is build 'em, drive 'em pre-interior. Steve wants to drive his car. He wants to enjoy it. He wants to go to cruising the coast, right?
That's it.
So he wants to rip it at cruising the coast, just like this, and then it'll go for interior and actually get finished. But we couldn't let it leave without doing an entire build 'em, drive 'em on it. This is one of our favorite cars.
It's just awesome.
I think this is Charlie's first time actually driving it.
I think it is.
It is.
I might have moved it out once.
You might have. Well,
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. You'll enjoy it.
Perfect. Yeah, no, it's nice. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, no, it's nice.
Seat belts equipped.
Almost. L54 lives again. It's great. We did all the engine bay paint work. The exterior was already done, so we didn't have to touch that. So it kind of saved us some hours there.
Luckily, Joseph was able to whip up some matte clear, throw it on the inner fenders, that air cleaner tube, kind of match the headers that Steve brought us that were already painted. We're not sure how long those are gonna last.
Yeah, usually we Cerakote those, but Steve wanted to have his own touch to some parts of this, so Steve's a good customer. We got to do that.
Steve owns the Novatron, if you don't remember. The Novatron, infamous. You know, Charlie's favorite, I think.
I would buy that car.
Yeah. If you want, you can subscribe, help support us, buy the Novatron.
Yeah. And the tires that I'd have to keep buying.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't have as much responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. There we go. Look at all these gravels. Where do you want to eat today?
Sit down, drive through.
Not Killing Crystals, or Wendy's, or Burger King. We could go to Sonic. This is a Sonic car.
This is a Sonic car.
Good thinking.
We
Not
need a
sponsored.
tray. I don't know what that guy. I don't know what he was saying.
He likes it.
I don't know if that was a rock on or a shocker, but
Railroad test number 1. Passed. Hey!
a horn
Got a little
works.
horn.
Yeah. Man, I really like this.
It's comfortable. It's
It
just
is.
smooth. It
Yeah.
drives. It's great. On the interstate, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dave out of Scott's Hot Rods actually built this chassis.
Slammed it, Dave.
Yeah.
He's one of our biggest fans on Instagram. You've earned a tag, Dave. Here it is. He's
Yeah.
commented on our YouTube videos. Man, this build 'em, drive 'em, sponsored by Dave.
It is. Sponsored by
It
Dave.
is.
Dave can weld. If you haven't checked out Dave, check him out. He's on Instagram.
Ooh, that guy wants to race.
He doesn't even know. It's going to be really nice when there's an interior in here.
It doesn't sound so loud.
And it doesn't have all the, I don't even know what you want to call it. You hear everything.
You do. This car is very acoustic.
It is. It's full of boom, Matt. And it's doing its job. I can't imagine without it.
We just don't have any carpet or panels or anything. Our
Metal everywhere.
all that's exposed, and
Yeah.
it's just weight reduction, really.
Yeah. I don't know if 540 horsepower needs a weight reduction.
We did put a Continental kit on it for weight added ballast.
I wonder what Steve's going to do with this car. He's going to hit the Hot Rod Power Tour.
Hey, if you're cruising the Hot Rod Power Tour, you heard it here first. probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later.
Finished up getting some lunch here.
Yep. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about what's going on with this 54 Chevrolet here. So the chassis is built by Scott's Hot Rods. Dave actually is the one that built this. Phenomenal welder. Justin's a tremendous guy. We ran into a problem as soon as we got the chassis back from the powder coater, which is a Burrotech powder coat. Jason, super nice guy over there. But the floor in 1954, whoever put this car together, decided they were going to put a convertible floor on the car. So when they built the chassis, like 2 mounts lined up, and that was it, because the floors were different. So that didn't really help us out when we were trying to get everything lined up. So we called Justin and he was like, you know, I ran into this about 4 years ago on a very similar build. And he was like, just give me the measurements and I'll fabricate whatever brackets you needed to. So we were gonna go that route, but we ended up just fabricating them in-house and called it a day and did what we had to do to make it work right. So did the whole bottom side of the car, got all the old undercoating off the car, and put a Raptor liner on it. So the bottom of the car is completely done. Chassis has all been powder coated to a Gothic matte black. Running a Ohio Speed Performance Ls3 with a CBF racing front serpentine system. It was a full package you can buy. Our Ohio Speed shops. If you just type in Ohio Speed, you'll find it. It's online. Just Google it. The Super Scrambler we just finished up has the exact same motor and trans in it, and well, kinda. This is a rear-wheel drive. That's four-wheel drive, but it's just a all-around, just 540 horsepower package, and we love it. It performs well. This thing just drives the way it should. Way better than a tractor suspension in 1954. So, no, this is the first time I think I've actually drove this car. It's very nice, actually. So if you're looking for a chassis, I highly recommend Justin's over there. It's Scott's Hot Rods. It's great.
You just can't beat it. It feels like a normal driver. We had this thing on the interstate. It was carving the bumps, and you wouldn't even have been able to tell.
Yeah. So the car was already previously painted, and Steve wanted to basically just make the engine bay just a little cleaner. So we shaved everything. We hand-made some aluminum inner fender wells. You'll see on another video we have on YouTube. Griffin radiator, vintage air, Dakota Digital, all our, you know, modern conveniences and necessities we put in pretty much every one of our builds. Very important. Gotta have AC. Gotta keep the lady friend cool and warm. This thing's a little rocket ship. By looking at it, it's got a sweet Continental kit on it, and a visor, and white walls and hubcaps, but it will surprise you, no doubt.
Oh, it'll throw you back in the seat.
Yeah, I'm about to. Show you what this little jewel is about.
Yeah, we're in Mexico. Closed course, trained professionals. Yeah. All right, we're back in the United States.
Yeah, we just had to dip out real quick.
Yeah.
Man, this thing will just get down.
Man, that was great.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. All the gauges are doing what they're supposed to do. We like low pressure in water temp, so keep an eye on those.
That's how you know that you haven't pushed it too hard.
Yeah.
That's how you know that there's still more sauce to give.
Yeah. 540 ponies in this, guys. It's what it needs.
You could probably use a few more.
Get back from our test drive. There's probably 65 miles in this car now. Running a super just simple, clean little valve cover, 5-take fuel injection. It's been great so far. Haven't had any complaints at all. Fabricated our own intake tube, 4-inch aluminum. Works great. Nice rails. All the harness is all tucked back. Comes right through a grommet in the back of the firewall. As we were talking about earlier, we shaved all the firewall. Got everything as smooth as we needed to. Still want to keep wipers. Want to keep everything for basically you could drive it every day. Nice little Griffin fan. It's all ready to roll.
What are you guys doing up inside Gary's toolbox? That is not safe for YouTube. We really hope you guys enjoyed the Ls3 54 Chevy, build them, drive them. Steve actually came and picked up his car in the following days. We didn't have a ton of time to film with it, but don't worry, once the interior is in and the car is actually 100% finished, we'll have a whole nother opportunity to shoot with the car and bring you some more awesome 54 content. I'm alone in a very quiet, very clean, Roadrunner-less shop. That's right, the Roadrunner's not here. That's because Gary and Charlie are in Detroit, and Cody and I are gonna be gearing up tomorrow to meet up with them in Detroit for the Autorama. And if you guys are watching this video, that means we're already there. We're super duper excited for this next week, guys. Cody and I are actually hopping on a plane. So stay tuned for the airport adventures. Gosh, I don't have much time to waste. Guess I'll put you back in Gary's box. See you around.